All right, boys. So this goes out to all the dads out there. Now, if your 0 to 10-year-old kid does not see you as their superhero, in my opinion, you're failing as a father right now. But it's not too late. And let me explain what I mean, okay? Now, just think about it. If a 0 to 10-year-old kid doesn't think of you as their superhero, what does that mean? It means you're just not putting in the work where you need to be, right? If you come home and they see you watching TV constantly, you're complaining about your bills, you're complaining about your spouse, like you use your kid as the soundboard of like why your wife is nagging, or like why you hate your job, or why you hate your boss. It's just small dick energy, right? Whereas if you were in it like bad job, for example, you hated, you do have a crap boss or whatever, the stuff like that, right? But your kid doesn't know that, and your kid comes and sees you come home and works out for like 20 minutes, half an hour with them, for example. And then after you do that, you pick them up, you give them a big kiss, you go to the park with them, you do some like light walking around with them. So that's like some fat burning, for example, right? So you're taking care of yourself, you're looking after yourself, you're getting some exercise in and stuff like that, right? Next, you cook a healthy meal, you're like talking to your wife, you're gripsing her up, you're making her feel special. You're playing with your kids more, you're bathing them, you're reading them a book, reading them like bedtime stories and stuff like that. They're like busting up just by you being there, and like your energy, the energy that you provide is just electric within the house. You light your entire house up, right? How is your kid not going to see you as their role model if that's what you do? If you come home and you do all of that, how are they not going to see you as their role model? And even a step further, like if you have a side hustle, or if you're working at it and you eventually get to a position where you're able to kind of like live off it, you don't have to go to that boss you hate or that job you hate, and you're able to kind of enjoy your life from home, and they see you like doing your thing, you're starting to earn decent money, you're starting to be able to treat them on days out and stuff like that, and different experiences that their kid friends are not able to do because their parents are just like the average lame like parents and stuff like that. How much better would it be in your kids' eyes that they get to do all these cool things where their friends don't, right? Even their friends will start to aspire for you to be like their dad or their parent, right? That's what I wanted to get across in this video, because that is possible. What I just described is not like a fairy tale. You don't have to fly to be a Superman, to be a superhero. You can just be that dad who's got all his shit in order and steps up constantly and satisfies all the people around him as well as himself, because he's living on purpose, he's living on job, he is proud of his existence, and he's proud of his family, and his family's proud of him for doing all of this for them, and they can see that he's putting in that work and he's happy about it, because he's like got that resolve. At the end of the day, he's gonna make it work no matter what. He's got that attitude in mind that he is that guy, he is that brother, like that's gonna change his family's life, and they can feel that, they can pick that up. If you're coming home and you don't have that energy, you're doing yourself, your family, and your kids a disservice. Your kids should look at you and be like, that's my dad. I want to be that guy when I grow up. Or they should be proud to tell their friends that that's my dad. It doesn't have to be about that's my dad, look at the car he drives, look at the house he drives. No. Because think about this as well, like people who have rich parents, yeah, they may have a fancy car, fancy house, but they don't like, some of them do not treat their kids well because they're constantly away, they're constantly busy working, etc. So their kids can't look up to them and say, that is my superhero, the person I want to be like, because they don't know that person, because they're always at work, they're always away from the house, they're always traveling for work, for example. So that's like, just because being rich, it doesn't mean like you have found success. Success is like, in my opinion, it's like when you have all your ducks in a row everything's sorted for you. Your life is like, people would aspire to have your life looking, if they looked at your life as an all round, like you are that guy in the community, you are that guy to your kids, you are that guy to your wife, you are that guy to your team, your work colleagues, even your business or your business partners, or the people who work for you, to your family, to your friends, to your like cousins, like all these people, they see, yeah, you know what, Jay's doing it right, or John's doing it right. He's on job. He's doing his thing. I respect that guy because he don't complain about nothing. He gets stuff done. That's the guy that I would want to be like. I would want to aspire to be like. So you not just only become a hero to your kids, but you become a hero to the people around you as well. Because once they start seeing you put in that work and getting results and like eventually changing your life for the better, why wouldn't they think of you and see you as a superhero? That's where you want to get to. That's where you want to get to. Now, understand, like, I said 0 to 10, right? Because after 10, they get a bit more mature and they kind of like say, okay, look, my dad like works, he does this for a living, blah, blah, blah. But 0 to 10, bro, your kid's imagination is wild, right? They can literally think of you as Superman. You don't have to fly to be able to be considered as Superman to them. Like, they believe in Santa until like 8, 9 years old anyway, right? Or maybe that a little bit less, but you get my drift, right? So from 0 to 10, your kids should be seeing you as flipping Superman, Spider-Man, like Batman, whoever you want to become. But maybe not like actual superheroes, because that's just lame as well. But I mean like the person that gets respect in every room they walk in, and they want to be like, yeah, when I'm older, I want that. I want like the same character my dad has. I want that. You know, I want. That's what your kids should be saying. Like, that's my dad over there. Talk to their friends. That's my husband over there. Your wife's saying that. You know, this is something you know already, right? But this video may just be a reminder for you, and you're probably doing a great job. You're probably a fantastic dad. But sometimes we just slack, and this is where this video hopefully hits you in the face and be like, you know what, I haven't been on job recently and I need to step my shit up because my kids, they're young and they're not seeing me as that guy, that superhero for them. I've been slacking. I've been not doing the exercises. I've been not eating right. I've been not working on my business. I've been making excuses. You're better than that. You know you are. That's why you probably clicked on this video and you're still watching up till this point, right? So prove me wrong, make myself proud, make yourself proud. And I hope that helps. I'll see you in the next video.